It's all Tyler's fault. Puppy stuff. You can stuff off. Right then, let's crack on. Let's have a look then at race winner of the last one, who's still in the pits, Slack Alley. Right then. Look at that. Neil, you're doing a great job, mate. Thank you very much indeed for all your hard work tonight. Let's have a watch then of Super Ted. That's right, puppy stuff, you go. So we're going to have full dry qualifying and a full dry race for these lads. Again, I think we could have a Dylan and Mason G runaway out front, but Ted will probably be in the mix. We certainly hope so, because Ted is such a lovely lad and is a very quick rider indeed. Excuse me. Right then, round Palmer we go then. In behind Tyler, that's not a bad person to be following. Down into Agostini. Oh, nearly into the back of him there. Or Super Ted. Let's put him under pressure. Have a bit of on-board action with Ted. I'm not saying that again, I'm so sorry, I'm dirty-minded. Right then, oh, someone's gone off there. Is that Dylan? It can't be. I think it might have been actually, yeah, Dylan has made a mistake there. Right-hander of Oggies, I think. Down the back, sorry guys. Super Ted lost a little bit of time. On the exit of Williams and down the back straight. Nicely done. Clearly been watching me holding that in 5th gear. Nice line there from Ted. Through the chicane, really gains that time up there on Tyler. Looking really good here on this lap is Ted. Into Quorum. Tyler goes a little bit wide. Will Ted nip underneath? No. Dylan's having a look there. I think at Alec. Oh, he is into the final corner. Tyler goes wide again. Not a bad lap this from Ted actually. This could be a low 44. And over the line we go. First times are in. And we have a 145.3 from Ted. And he goes into provisional pole position there with Alex unfortunately getting barged out by a little bit there by Dylan. That was not intentional. And we have Mason G now going up to P3 with Cam up to P5. We're just waiting for Joey, Hav and Liam to come across the line. And over the line they all go. Oh my good God, what is it? Oh, I think Joey's internet was playing up a little bit there. That was a good crash though, wasn't it? Anyway, something happened to Joey, but hopefully all is okay with his internet. That was, oh, dearie me. Here we go then. So let's have a look at Hav actually, because I think Hav will be a dark horse in this one. We've been talking about tips. Ghost Rider, you can ghost off. We honestly stay invisible. Go away. Oh, look at the top actually before we have a chat about Hav. 145.354, 145.387, 145.419. Do they want to get any closer? Good effort from the lads there. Great opening lap from them. But yeah, Hav's been really chipping away this week. Thank you, Ghost Rider. Chipping away his lap times and actually made a big improvement in one of the practice sessions he did. I think he gained like 1.1 seconds on his personal best lap time. So really good stuff from Hav. And I think these boys are all doing a very, very good job indeed. Let's have a look then. Where is everyone on circuit? Cam there, what's he doing? 47.9. Where's the main men out front then? 44.2 from Dylan now sees him at the top. Here comes Ted. What's he going to respond with in this one? Can he go back ahead? He goes, doesn't improve. 45.3. Sorry guys, just having a chat with Neil. He's just spotted something absolutely spot on. So as we're watching Mason G now, 109.7, 4/10 up then through sector 2, looking very, very comfortable on that bike. He is certainly a very, very talented lad, is Mason G. Into Corum he goes, and this looks like it's been a very, very tidy lap. Bless you to my other half there. As down into Murray's. That is a beautiful lap. Nearly perfect lap by Mason G as he comes up to the line. Surely this will see him go to the top with it. He goes to P2. 144.3. That just goes ahead of teammate Ted. Someone says, bless you, darling. Oh, look at this. So Tyler now on a 45.4. 45.3 there from Super Ted. Fantastic stuff from these guys. All doing a fantastic job as Ted goes through the final corner of Murray's. And up to the line. Are we going to get an improvement from Ted? 44.5. Great effort there from Ted. Where is Ted in the standings, actually? Let's have a look at the championship standings. Ted is sitting 6th on 44 points. Dylan on top has 74 points. So a little bit off, but that first race result will have done him a world of good then. So we'll go for a rundown of the order then. We've got Dylan on top on a 44.2. Ahead of Mason G on a 44.3. Ted on a 44.5. Absolutely impressive stuff from these guys. Tyler on a 45.4. We've got Liam there on a 46.3. Joey on a 47.5. 47. Oh, hello. Who's that has gone up the order? Is that Hav? It was Hav. 46.0. And Cam. Both doing a great job there. 46.2 and a 46.0 from the two Hondas. Fantastic work from these guys. They're just 3 minutes 20 seconds remaining of the session. Can Joey find anything here? He's on a 47.5 at the moment in P8, and he goes P5. Great lap. 45.6 from Joey. Excellent stuff. Let's have a look then at Liam. How's he doing? Round Corum he goes. 3 minutes remaining of this qualifying session then before the feature race. Round Murray's he goes then. And we have 46.6 there from Liam. Great lap indeed. And can Alex find a little bit on a 48.1? And we've just got race control sending us a message. And how we had an improvement from Alex. 48.1 there for Alex. And up the front, we've got Dylan there on a 43.8. Mason G there. We'll have one more go at it. One more go for Mason G. Into the bomb hole he goes. Into the final corner then on Murray's. One more lap for Mason G to do anything about Dylan. He is half a second off. Dylan's setting a really, really good pace then. Here is Super Ted. I bet he'll be absolutely buzzing with that one. Race 1 was absolutely cracking for him. Great job by Super Ted. Just look at how close these times are, those in the midfield. We've got 45.4, 45.6, 46.0, 46.2, 46.3 and a 48.1. Alex will, I'm sure, get a better lap in before the end of the session. As Ted there goes round the chicane. 43.8 from Dylan. That is really, really motoring around Sexton. I don't think Ted will get enough time to do another lap. So it could be a P3 start there for Super Ted. Let's have a look. Who's on a lap? So we've got Mason G here, who will probably just scrape another one. Have a look at the mini-map. Joey might just finish this. Who else is with him? No one else. So we'll have a look at Mason G then. Oh, he's 300ths up then through Sector 2. Can he utilise the Yamaha strengths through the bomb hole and Corum? Taking a bit of time on Dylan. But it could be as you were in race 1 on the grid. Into Murray's goes on Mason G. Now the checkered flag is being readied. And that's it, checkered flag out for this one. And Owen line goes Mason G. And does a 43.9. Great effort there from Mason. And a 43.8 for Dylan, who's 7/10 off, and lap aborted for Dylan. Very nicely done. Oh, lovely. And I think that's all she wrote on this one. I don't think these guys are going to get round to do another lap. So we have had a few little incidents in that one that Neil has picked up on. Very good job indeed from Neil. Fantastic work, mate. But we will let them slide in qualifying unless the riders have some feedback after the session. Check. Perfect. Right then, I'm going to confirm those times. Tell you what, take a get another podium here. I'll be singing his praises like always. So on the front row of the grid then, and on pole position we've got Dylan on the Ducati, only a 10th.5 ahead of Mason G, with Super Ted rounding out the front row. Here on row 2 we've got Tyler, Joey and Av, with Cam there, 146.2. Great effort there from Cam. On row 3 ahead of Liam and Alex. Very good times there, 46.8 from Alex. Very competitive, 3 seconds covering the whole field. Very, very well done indeed for the chaps there. Right then, here we go. Oh, here we go. Right, so on board with Dylan here, who's on the pole position. Red lights are on, and we are underway for the feature race. And that is a very good start there by the Ducati of Dylan as they run down towards turn 1. Let's keep an eye on what goes on here. Tyler now down to 5th, Joey up to 3rd. Good start there by the Honda as down to the Montreal hairpin. Here comes Mason G, sending it down the inside of the Montreal hairpin. And look at Super Ted, have that, 2 for the price of 1 at Montreal, and is up to 3rd. Great start by Ted. Now we just keep an eye on what's going on here. Ted's gone wide though at Palmer. Oh, there was a bit of contact, that's okay. No one hit the deck, that's okay. Oh, just runs into the back of Tyler. Okay, that's okay, we'll let that slide. And, oh, Joey having a look there underneath Tyler at Agostini. A great opening. A few corners to this one. It looks like it's getting tasty out front. We will check in with these boys at some point. What has happened here? What has happened between Dylan and Mason G? That's my bad. I was supposed to be looking at them boys. That means Super Ted's leading. Ted then is leading ahead of Tyler, who's having a look there at Ted on the brakes and down into the chicane. Ted round the outside. Fantastic work then by Super Ted. Neil, I don't know if you caught that one. Oh, Joey's gone down. I don't know if you caught that instant there between Dylan and Mason G. That was unlucky. But then out front we got Super Ted ahead of Tyler. Cam's in 3rd. Oh my days, I missed that. Good effort there from Cam, who's had a very good opening lap. A few incidents around him. Great stuff indeed. We have there in P4. Mason G on the fight back. I'll have a bit of a scrap there with Liam. And now we're... Oh, there's Mason G underneath Liam. At the first corner, pushes him out. Ooh. Liam's got to send it back down the inside of the Montreal hairpin. All runs a bit wide, and Mason G will cut straight back underneath then. But Liam's not giving this one up without a fight and retakes the position. Great start to the race therefore. Excuse me, for Liam. And Cam's... Oh no, it's Cam run wide. He's certainly dropped down the orders down to 8th now. Unlucky for Cam. Mason G round the outside. Strong move into Agostini. Fantastic stuff there by Mason G. Still got a bit of time to make up as he has a look underneath Have. Oh, Dylan's off the track. Oh, there's contact there between Mason G and Have. What's going on with Dylan there? So Mason G now up to P3, but has 3 seconds to claw back there on fan favourite Super Ted. Oh, look at this. Have there putting Mason G under a little bit of pressure. Now can Have and Lim get the old tow rope out and get in behind Mason G. If they can, they will be towed round to some fantastic lap times indeed. But Mason G already starting to stretch that gap. Let's have a look then. So here comes Super Ted then, up to the line, and over the line he goes then to start lap number 3 of 12, 144.7 competitive opening lap. That is a beautiful line round turn 1 from Ted. Really, really looking comfortable on that bike. As Tyler there just shadowing him in P2, slightly wide there from Ted, but we'll square the corner off. Down into Palmer they go then. Down underneath the bubble for Ted there. Just got a 9/10 advantage over Tyler. But Tyler will come strong, I'm sure of it. But so will Ted. Ted is doing a great job. And Mason G not closing in on the front boys as much as I was expecting. 3.5 seconds is the gap between Ted and teammate Mason G. Let's have Dylan watch then. Wherever he's gone. Oh, he's on the deck again! Championship leader then. Not having the race that we were expecting from him. He's now down in 7th. 10.1 seconds off the lead. Wow, did not expect this. This could really turn things upside down in terms of the championship. So then, Dylan got some work to do. 2.8 seconds down on Joey, who's having a strong ride here and a good battle with Liam. Let's watch this one then. As up into Coram he goes, has a look down the inside. That's a brave move. Round Coram goes Joey. On the brakes there into Murray. Ooh. Shadowing Liam runs a little bit wide. Ooh, a little bit of contact. That's okay, both riders stay on there. Is Joey going to make the move then? Over the line they go, and he has made the move. Ooh, shoves Liam out there onto the grass. We're going to have to be careful with that. And does Liam stay on the bike? Yes, he does. Does lose a bit of time. He's going to send it back down the inside into the Montreal hairpin on Joey, and he does. Great move there from Liam, who runs wide, unfortunately, at hairpin. So we have been asked where's Storm Stacey at. I can tell you he is in P2, is Tyler, and just losing a little bit of time here to Super Ted. We will have a look at Tyler in a moment as Liam makes a move on Joey, but overcooks it Agostini, and unfortunately takes the scenic route round Agostini. That has promoted Dylan now up to P6. We may have to look at a penalty there for pushing riders off the circuit. Neil has spotted that great spot there by Neil. Since everyone's asking where he's at, here's Tyler in P2. Please don't fall off now, Tyler. Otherwise you'll know what I'll say. And Mason G there, starting to make some progress towards the back of Tyler. A little bit wide there at the bomb hole, and that's going to give Mason G an opportunity to close that gap down. Oh, he's wide again at Coram, and this could really help Mason G and also Ted. Mason G, can he get the run then out of the final corner, get in the slipstream of Tyler and make that move up to turn 1. 146.3 from Tyler. Mason G there has a look at the inside of Riches. That's a beautiful move on Tyler. Now will Tyler get the cut back and send it down the inside into the Montreal hairpin. He's having a look, Oh, very good riding from both of them there. Oh, but Mason G slightly wide. Tyler going to go down the inside? No, he does not. Oh, he's having a look there. Oh, Palmer, that was very close indeed. Meanwhile, out front, just doing his own race, running his own lines, is Ted, 2.9 ahead. And here comes Tyler, back down the inside of Mason G. These two have to be careful. And Mason G there gets back underneath Tyler, who nearly clips the green there. As through Hamilton they go. Have now up to P4. Great effort. And Tyler down the inside of Mason G. Is he going to run wide? He does. And he's on the deck. Tyler's down. just clipped the grass and unfortunately loses grip and hits it out. What a shame for Tyler, having a really strong race, but he's still on the podium. This is great to see. And look who we got out front then. It's the Yamaha boys, 1-2, and I will get the name, bear with me. We got the two teammates out front there, and Mason G already setting about closing that gap on Ted. Has Tyler hit the deck again? He has indeed. Tyler, another mistake, and slips behind these guys. And we got Joey there now up onto the podium. Great effort there from Joey. Can he salvage something from this weekend? I'm sure he can. But Hav there having a... I tell you what, Hav doing very, very well at Snexton. There's only 8/10 down on Joey. Can he... Can he there close the gap? Sorry, we've got race control messaging. That's fine, Neil, no problem. Thank you for that, mate. Neil's doing a very, very good job indeed of keeping an eye on the riders. Speaking of which, let's have a look at Cam and Alex there. Now, these boys have been very busy this week, so I haven't been able to do much testing. And I tell you what, they're doing a very, very good job. It's not easy coming in with these guys because these guys have been testing a lot this week. And Liam as well, actually, who hasn't done much testing. So, great stuff from these guys. As round goes Cam. And that gap is just coming down out from 1.8 seconds now between Mason G and Super Ted. They could be on for a surprise 1-2 here in this one. Wow, as the battle's looking. So we've got Hav and Dylan now side by side, and Dylan now up to P4, and he's not far behind Joey either. And could potentially be up to P3. Great line there through the chicane. So Hav now slips down to P5, and Dylan already looking threatening all over the back of Joey on the JVS livery. That Tech Honda is a beautiful looking bike. So is that Ducati actually. And wide goes Joey at Coram. Is he going to manage to hold the position? Yes, he does just for now. But the Ducati power should see Dylan close the gap, if not make the move into the first corner. Joey there weaving all over the circuit to try and break that slipstream. Down into Richie's to go then. On lap 7 of 12 already. Wow. Oh, wide goes Joey. And Dylan now back up to P3. There was contact there into Montreal. They both stay upright. All fair in love and war. Tyler now up to P5. Just got past Hav. Liam has just dropped back ever so slightly from these guys. Well, let's have a look out front then with the two Yamaha boys. And I was getting the name of their team. Only 2 seconds, guys. And they're looking very, very strong. So it is a 1-2 at the moment for Ted and Mason G on the Malted Racing frame fast Yamahas. I said that very well, didn't I? I'm joking, I'm going to stop massaging my ego. So then down the back straight they go then one more time. Ted then 1.3 seconds ahead of Mason G. Setting a really, really good pace. But Mason G will want that win to claw some points back on Dylan, who is 9.4 seconds down on the lead in P3. And Joey's made a mistake. Looks like we've had an off for Joey. He's dropped back down to 7th. Unlucky there. Looks like he may have dropped a wheel onto the grass and lost traction. And it may have spat him off that onto the back straight. But the Yamahas now getting very, very close. Now, we were joking in the chat. There could be a 1-2 on the cards for these boys. And I tell you what, they're doing a very, very good job at the moment. And on to that number 8, they go 1:44.2. These boys are setting a fantastic pace out front. I think it's only a question of when, not if, Mason G will get past Ted. But Ted will not be, and it is not an easy rider to pass into Montreal. Hairpin to go then one more time. Down into Palmer's then. Doing a very good job of these boys. Now Dylan has just closed the gap down slightly. But that would be a great salvage job from both Mason G and Dylan to claw back all that time they lost out start. So 10th and a half up then for Mason G through sector 1 on his personal best lap. Now Mason G will want to be passing Ted nice and cleanly. Don't want to be taking your teammate out. Into Oggy's the go then. And into Williams. Now will Mason G there try and set this one up down into the chicane. Can he get the run out of Williams? Ted there was a little bit wide. Let's have a look then. On board with Mason G. Down to the chicane there. One more time. 3/10 up through sector 2 for Mason G as Ted runs wide. And is the side by side they're going into the bomb hole, and Ted manages to just hold on for P1 for now. Into corner. Mason G's gone very wide though, just keeps it on the circuit. But these boys haven't got to scrap too much. Otherwise, Dylan may come back into this one. I know there's a huge gap, but there is still time. The circuit is not small. As they cross the line there, to start lap 9 and 12, 3/4 race distance, 144.6 there from Mason G. And Dylan now is 8.2 down, still doing a very good job. Great salvage job by both these guys. And Ted runs a little bit wide. Mason G, they've got to cut it back down the inside. There was contact between the two teammates. They both keep it upright though, most importantly, as they run down to Palmer's then. So let's take a breath. This could get very intense at the end. Ted is doing a fantastic job there. Not cracking under the pressure that Mason G is putting him under. Round Agostini they go then. Do apologise to the other lads. This battle is very, very good to watch indeed. Still 3/10 between the two Yamahas. Into Oggy's the go then. Mason G is being very sensible here, not trying to go for any desperate move on his teammate. Here we go then, he's looking close now. Can he get a good run there? Out of Williams. Ted's actually got quite a good run there. Mason G is going to be close enough. Down into the chicane. Closes a lot of time up there into the chicane. He's going to have a look into right-hander. Well done, Mason G. Very well thought out. Did not want to be taking his teammate down. And tell you what, Dylan's really setting a strong pace behind them. 7.6 seconds down on these two. Like I say, very good salvage job indeed then. And we have some movers there. Hav has just gone up to P5. Ahead of Liam and Joey. We'll cut to that battle in just a moment. We'll get the Yamahas over the line, and then lap 10 of 12 down into Richie's the go then. Ted doing a very, very good job indeed. Very impressed with these two as they run into Montreal. I don't think we've got any fingernails left. This is proving to be a very, very strong race from these two. Just if Dylan was in there as well. I think we've had a mistake there from Liam. He seems to have dropped down the order slightly. We'll cut back to that battle in just a moment. I do not want to miss anything though. This is getting very tasty indeed as Mason G there runs a little bit wide at Agostini. Into Hamilton they go. Hard on the brakes then into Oggy's. Round they go then and into Williams. Looks like Ted's had a pretty strong lap here. He's just pulled a few bike lengths out. Runs wide at Williams. That will give Mason G the chance to close the gap. I don't think Mason G will do anything stupid though. He will think this one through before going for a desperate lunge. Round Brundle and Nelson they go then. He's looking close into the bomb hole. Oh, he's down! Mason G's down! He's either clipped the curb or the grass there. Didn't quite see, and that's given Ted a free run to the finish. Unbelievable. Just when that was getting spicy between the two teammates, Mason G has cracked. He's got to be careful because Dylan is now only 2.5 seconds down. Wow, I'm in a bit of shock there. Did not see that one coming from Mason G. But he still holds on to P2, most importantly, and lost 4.6 seconds in the process of the fall. Let's have a look a bit further down the field there. So Tyler having a loaded race in P4 as they start the penultimate lap of the race. Here comes Hav then over the line. There's 1.1 seconds ahead of Liam, and Joey there seems to be struggling around Snetterton. He's down there in P7. Here we go into the Montreal hairpin. That is, I'm going to say it again, a lovely colour scheme. As Liam there takes the scenic route round the Montreal hairpin. And we have a message. Is that from Neil? That's fine. Thank you very much, Neil. Your input has been brilliant tonight, mate. Into Agostini to go then. Got the name there as Joey down the inside of Liam. That was a very nice move. That's okay. That was very well done there from the Paralympics. Liam goes back down the inside to Hamilton. He's going to run wide. Does a little bit. Joey gets the cut back. But Liam's not going to take that line down. Of course he's not. He'll shove Joey wide. Oh, dear me, guys. Okay. Right, so contact with a fall. There was. Liam did slow up a bit and has slowed up. He's given his time back. That's fine. No penalty will be applied after the race. Very good riding there from Liam. Unfortunately, Cam there not having a good day at the office, and we will do some testing with Cam and see if we can help him out there. But on to the final lap then goes Super Ted. Can he convert this one into a race victory? He has done an absolute fantastic job tonight then. He's just got to bring this one home now. Let's have a look at Dylan. Here we go then. He's P3, 2.1 seconds down on Mason G. There was contact at the start of the race between these two. I think they both had a little bit of a whoopsie down at Oggies. We will speak to them after the race, but Dylan looks set there for a safe P3 in this one. Looks like it's all very... Unfortunately, due to technical issues with the recording, we can't show you the last half a lap of this race. So, breaking news then. Mason G has been awarded a 5-second penalty for causing a collision involving another rider to fall, and that has demoted him to P3 on the standings. So, the results then of the second race here at Snetterton. Super Ted takes the win ahead of Dylan, with Mason G in third, Tyler in fourth, Hav in fifth, with Liam in sixth, ahead of Joey, Alex and Cam.